Now we're starting. Okay, so I'm Flacco Jones. I want to run PT, the Silent Hills playable teaser, during Summer Games Done Quick. I think it would be an awesome addition for like the spooky games block if they still do that. I think that would be really cool. I know Silent Hill's got a long history of having some kind of appearance in the marathon, and I would hate to take the place of like a mainline Silent Hill game because this isn't really, it's not really Silent Hill. It was trying to be, but never got made. So I think it could be along with one of the bigger Silent Hill games because it's only going to take up like a 15-minute time slot. The run takes, well, my world record's 8 minutes and 5 seconds. I've got the world record in 4 categories, which is something I didn't have last time I submitted. So now I'm the fastest runner in all the categories of this game. What else about me? I used to work for Konami, so that's kind of a cool little bonus as a tester there. So it's kind of cool that while they didn't discover this glitch, it was discovered by someone else in October, I think, of last year, and then I did a better version of it just by way of, I was trying to figure out how they did the glitch because they didn't really explain it very well. So when I did it, I got the door to glitch and skip even more. So here's how we start the game. The timer doesn't start until you get control of your character. So anyway, this door glitch, you just kind of you're basically opening the door and then backing up as the door animation starts, and it cancels the animation. It makes it skip a loop. And so because of this, we've been able to skip all the major, I guess you could just say cutscenes that are in the game that are usually the things that just bog down the game. Like there's a scene where you get trapped in a bathroom, there's a scene where you have to look through a peephole and watch a cutscene, and there's a scene where you just have to kind of wait for the game to crash in the game. So you skip all those major things, and the game is now done way faster than it was. Go. 1, 2, 3. So right here. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Actually didn't think I got it, but I did. So here's the official run. So that by doing that, I already skipped the first loop. I can tell by where I'm at right now, this is the first loop. If the bathroom door opened, then I would have skipped like 3 loops, but yeah. But still, that saves about, I think we timed it, it was like 24 seconds or something like that. And some loops are longer than others because they require you to do things like this one requires you to walk back and forth a little. In my practice run, I skipped 2 loops, so I got right to the next loop, which you'll see is just pretty much a walk straight through. So that saved even more time. Again, you've really got to move that controller fast to do that extra skip there. So yeah, I think this game would be really cool at GDQ just because, it's one of those games that's kind of off the radar. You can't even get it anymore if you didn't flag it for download originally. And I think that just kind of makes it like a cool cult game. Here we go. And I know when it first came out, it was just all over the place, all the gaming news blogs and everything. Just everyone couldn't figure out how to beat the game or what's the trick to it. Well, now it's like I can beat it reliably in like 8 to 9 minutes, like every time. So all this stuff was standard in the old run. So that's good. But now we have the added skips, and I'll show you how those skips go after this next loop. I'll do the same door skip again, but the only way to get back in the front room is to close the game and then relaunch it. So you have to do this game relaunch technique. There we go. She was there. I didn't get a viewer. So when I go through this door, I'm going to actually close the game and then relaunch it, and it'll put me back in that room, and it'll save more time. So close it, relaunch it. There we go. So yeah, so there's like a couple little breaks, but not like there used to be. So it's a much faster run. I like that there's cool glitches in it now. It's definitely improved over time. I think it's way better for the marathon now than it would have been in my first 2 attempts. So I think it'd be a great addition for this summer, especially. All right, here we go. Take 3 steps. Oh, did I get it? I don't know if I got it. Let's find out. I don't think I got it. So I will relaunch again, which is fine. Yeah. because this could happen, obviously, during the marathon, if you get too close to the door. I kind of do like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, not real steps, but baby steps. And so that's kind of like my technique. So it is prone to make a couple mistakes. But I'll allot plenty of time for things like this to happen. Puts me right back where I was, and I can try again. Lose a little bit of time. I lost a little more because I walked forward, but there we go. You can back up and see the door. Wasted a little time just to show you there. If you back up and see that the door is like missing, but then you walk forward, it reappears and then opens. That's how you know you did it right for sure. Yeah, there we go. Almost forgot to do that. That would have mattered. That still did pretty well there. Okay. So we got a couple more loops before I have to do the door glitch again. You do the door glitch 2 more times, and then it's done. Here's the scary part. See, there's some good scares in here still. Just when you run it as much as I have, you know where they all are. So, but when I take a break and then I run it again, I swear that window always gets me. Okay, so we got the fridge leaking loop here. And the next loop is another little trick on the wall, just a puzzle that's really easy to solve. But again, people will remember the first time they played this, like, how did I solve that puzzle? Here we go. So I'll do the little thing on the wall. You can do this pretty fast too. Some people can't. I'm not the best at this trick. 2, 3, 4. If it says low, then you're good. Because by the next time you turn, it'll put the other L on there, and there it is. It says hell. That means on the wall, all that's left is the O and the exclamation point. All right, 1 more loop, and then do the really fun glitch coming up. All right. Glitch the door again, and then get to see the really cool glitch, which I think will be fun to showcase. SGDQ. Here we go. So here you go really fast, but we're going to end that. But don't worry, we'll be able to still go fast by using another weird bug that's in the game. So yeah, you saw that room was all red. It kind of looked blurry because if I moved, I have like super movement speed. And of course, if you played before, you know that. Well, what happens here, if I do the door glitch correctly, it doesn't necessarily skip a loop, but it puts you in the same loop, but you don't run fast anymore unless you push in your zoom button. So much fast. Okay, here we go. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, got it. Perfect. Okay. So see, I'm not running fast, but push the button in. There you go. And that works even on the final part of the game. Turn here. So you'll turn here, and then you fall through the world. And if I look up, oh, never mind, there's Lisa. You might be able to see in the corner, upper right of the screen, you might see the level. See, that's the level. I fell off, I'm falling through the world, and they have some kind of out of bounds trick that she just kills you when you get too far out of bounds. It's automatic death, which is good though, because it puts you back in the little room, and it puts you before the next loop. But the next loop is the really long crashing loop that makes you walk around the room for like a minute before you can move on in the game, and then it has like a bunch of loading screens. So again, skip this next loop, it takes you right to the end. So sometimes it puts you in this weird little limbo room, but it's not that big of a deal. Limbo room doesn't have that much time. Okay, here we go. Last door glitch. Most important one to get right. Got it. Okay. Here's the last loop. Because you never picked up the flashlight, you don't have a flashlight. Sometimes you do, and I don't know what causes that. Again, I think it's just from being super glitchy. All right, so here could be I don't know how this would work in the live marathon. It could be hilarious. Everybody could join in. I don't know. But you just have to say the name Jack. There's this guy's picture right here. There's the phone. You say Jack, Jack, Jack over and over again. And eventually you hear like a child's laugh. And then you take 10 steps, no fewer than 10 steps, and stop. And then you'll hear a child's laugh again. Then you stay very still you wait until you hear the laugh one more time. Don't move the controller, else it breaks the whole cycle. And then the phone will ring, you pick it up, and you run out the door. So that's all going to happen. I'm just talking here because there's like a time where there's not much going on. But I'm going to start saying Jack now, so it's going to be weird. Jack, 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 Jack. There it is. Did it. Okay, so now we just hold still. I think you can move the controller, but I've never wanted to attempt it. I should try it in practice run now. I just know you don't move the sticks right now. Okay, controller shaking. So you know you got it done just right. Not touching anything. Last laugh. Now, since he's zoomed in, you still have super speed. Time. There you go. Time hits when you hit the door. Screen went black. Yeah, there's no flashlight, so if that's what you saw, I don't know. It might be hard to see if you're in a bright room or something. So hopefully you're just talking about that aspect of it. But that's it. That's the run. And I'll have to look at my time later. But, you know, this is more to just say, hey, I want to submit this game. Please accept me. I think it's going to be great. I think a lot of people will talk about this game. I think it'll get a lot of interest. People will see it on the list like, what? How is that on the list? It's like a demo from, like, what was it now, 3 or 4 years ago? I've been speedrunning this game for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. And like I said, I've improved it. I've improved all the time. I run it all the time still, and I'd love to run it for SGDQ. So please let me do this. I think it'd be so fun, and it's a nice short run. It'll tuck in right in the middle of any kind of block. But I think if they're doing a spooky games block, they would be really perfect for that. So, all right. So thanks for watching my submission. Please.